Oh, I'm a douche. Hey, Ken, what's going on? Well, my friends, all right, let's start that show over. All right, let's start that show over. You know why you guys were only hearing me and not seeing me? Because I'm an idiot. Like I was saying before, I'm in such a rush tonight to get things done, to get on here by 7 o'clock. You should be able to see me now, I hope, instead of seeing me starting soon. Hey, what's going on, Jalen? I hope you can see me now. All right. So what happened was, like I was just saying, I'm running around today, taking care of the puppies, trying to clean up stuff, taking out garbage, getting this ready, and I usually do this an hour beforehand. What's up, Charlie Mack, you magnificent modeling built-in bastards? And damn you, YouTube, for blocking that comment that I had to open it up. What I just did was I usually set up an hour beforehand. I get all the opening clips ready and all that other stuff. And what I didn't do was I didn't hit the go live button. I hit the go live button on Streamlabs, but I didn't hit the go live button on YouTube itself. So that's my mistake. That's my mistake. So I don't even know if you guys were hearing what I was saying before or not. YouTube hates me. No, YouTube hates everybody now. People are putting up simple things and it's blocking the comments in the live scroll. I actually took off where it could be more restricted just to try to keep bots out, and whatchamacallit, it's still blocking people. Yes, I was sitting there talking to so you guys didn't hear a word I said, I guess. I did not even. The problem was because I can see in the upper corner, I can see the whatchamacallit, the video. I didn't realize I didn't hit the go live button. So it's all right. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What's going on, Dan? Now let me see. I was saying hello to everybody. Nobody was talking. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So what's going on? Bob, Brian, Bud, Charlie Mack, the man, Chris, Dan, Dark Soldier, Hobby Time, Jack, Jalen, Ken, Paul. What's up? Ray, Sungawa, the 300-pound leprechaun, and John, Upstate Scale Modeling. So yes, I talked to myself for 10 full minutes. I was talking to myself. First off, Brian, about the kit, and this is for everybody. Jalen, if you didn't hear, I don't think you heard what I was saying before. Jalen already had sent out the petty kit, so I think Kevin won that one. That's Torkin. Yes, I did. That's the New York accent. Chris, what's going on? Jalen sent out the petty kit already. Brian, when I get tracking, I will message you on Facebook. I'll send you the tracking number. Don't worry, the apartment number is on there and everything. The other kits are coming out from Omar, so as soon as he gets me tracking, I will send you guys the tracking numbers. This way you get that. As long as you didn't answer yourself. No, I didn't answer myself at all. I was staring at it, and I'm like, there's nobody talking in chat. Usually there's a lot of people in there saying stuff, and then I was looking at the participants, and I'm like, what is going on? And then it hit me. I looked up at the corner, and it still said go live. So I've been going crazy. I've been going crazy with talking to you guys when I'm not even really talking to you guys. Holy cow, I'm losing it. So I had a few doctor's appointments this week. I got more to go. The week's been crazy. That's why I'm kind of all over the place. So I apologize for that. But now we have the 2-camera setup. So tonight we're going to have a vote. I picked 3 kits out. We'll take a vote on which one we're going to unbox. Then we're going to flip over to the other camera and do that over there. That's what happens when you sleep late and don't go to work. Actually, unfortunately, I don't sleep late. Oh, I need sleep. The puppies get me up at between 7 and 8 o'clock. Blaine just starts licking the hell out of my head, and then Janeway will come up and start licking my ear and my eyeball to wake me up. So that means get up, get dressed, let's get outside, and we go outside and do our thing, and then I feed the dogs, and then they kindly take a nap after they eat because they're stuffed. So they take a nap and then I do things. So that's crazy. Rain night here, my state of Michigan, Kenny. Yeah, we need some rain over here. Yeah, Ken, you're getting closer. We're getting closer. If you haven't yet, please go subscribe to the guys that are in this chat. There's Ken. I texted Kalen today. I haven't heard back from him. Acting like you're over the hill. Sunday I'm over the hill. Sunday at 50 years old. Had my appointment, backdoor camera in 2 weeks' time. I was actually supposed to do the backdoor camera. They had a cancellation for tomorrow. I could have done it at 10:15 and got it over with and had that done, but they will not allow you to drive yourself home. You have to come with somebody that signs you in, come with, somebody has to sign you out, and they got to drive you home because they don't want you driving home under anesthesia and then suing them and making a lot of money. So I can't do it. Elaine can drive, but she hasn't driven in so long, and she's never driven a Jeep Cherokee before, which is high. She's only driven cars. So sorry, Mom, I'm not going to let you drive the Jeep. Not going to let you drive the Jeep. Ken, did you need me to do a collage for next month's kits for you? Yeah, if you want to do that, you can. That would be great. Speaking of kits, I didn't add, and this is getting a little crazy, so we might have to do something about this. What's this nonsense? There's our man. There's our man Spence. What's going on, Omar? What's going on? I didn't get a chance to add him to the show because I was going crazy, but model tank guy Gilly added 2 tune tanks in that I got to get up for the Saturday show, and Fred Henry also put in 2 kits, and I didn't get a chance to get those up yet. Thank you very much, Gilly and Fred. That was very nice. Yeah, I'll tell you in a second what the 2 kits are that he put in. A Hemet gun truck in 1/35 scale. You probably know the Hemets from the Gulf War and stuff like that. And then this one's cool. If I could get in, I would like to win this one. An AFV Club M35A2, a deuce and a half, and that's nice. And it looks like it's got the 50 cal up on the ring on top, which is nice. So you don't see a deuce and a half or a 5-ton model kit very often. So the deuce and a half is pretty cool. The Hemet is from Italari, or Italari, whichever one you say it. I say Italari. And the other one's from AFE Club. So thank you very much, Fred. And there's Gilly. Gilly, are you sure you want to do that? Do you want to ship just to the United States and Canada? I could split the shipping with you. Benny, free Kyle. What is going on, brother? What is going on? Oh, I got an email that I got sent to Paul. I'm sorry. It's tracking for the packages I shipped out today. I was all over the place. I got stuff for the printer. If you didn't hear me talking about that before, Chris said the FBI is going to come after me because I strolled out of Walmart with 11 bottles of 91% IPA. And also, I don't know if you heard me before or not, I moved over my my cleaning solution in my wash station for 3D prints. I'm not using alcohol in there anymore. I switched over to Mean Green. Put half Mean Green, half water. Mean Green's a lot cheaper. It was $6 for a gallon, so I can change that as often as I want. And then I took the dirty alcohol that I have, put that in one of my 5-gallon buckets, and now I have my other 5-gallon bucket is with clean alcohol. So what I'm going to do is I will swoosh it around real quick in the dirty alcohol just to get some of the resin off, throw it in the Mean Green solution, let that get the rest off, and then the third clean will be in the clean one, swirl it around, and boom, good to go. I was getting a little frustrated with my 3D printing because I keep getting resin residue on the sheet, which is blocking, I don't know, that's Janeway, she's got the weirdest bark, which is blocking light from coming through, and I'm getting failed prints. So what I did was I went to Anycubic, I found their settings for their resins, and I put it on their settings, I just printed up the third one of the Crypt Keeper. So I have 3 Crypt Keepers now. After the show, I'll get him out, clean him up, and let him dry for a day or two. And then I'll start working on these. So we are going to have our 3 trophies for our Halloween build. I'm looking for 2 transport trucks, Volvo VN 780 and a Western Star. If anybody knows of those, let them go. The ATF, dude, the ATF. What's up? I haven't seen you in a while, Yui. Yeah. I'm going to have them come at me. Kids are fed no raccoons to shoot at yet. Oh, boy. Holy cow. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, Fred? I'll give you another 5 to 10 years before I buy my first 3D printer. It's not there yet in my opinion. 3D printers are way there. What I'm waiting for is an SLS printer to come out. That's affordable. I would love an SLS printer. A lot cleaner. If you don't know what SLS is, it uses a powder. You don't have to do supports or anything. The powder is actually the supports, and it does the print in the powder, and you can reuse that powder a few times, and then you can mix it 50% of the used powder with 50% of the new powder, and it's incredible prints. I'm waiting for that to come out in an affordable thing. Kind of bummed about the Martin Zeller. I'm trying to see who else is in here. Hey, what's going on, Dave? Good to see you. Oh, I got another joke to steal from Dave, and you guys probably know the answer to this one. Dad joke time. What happens when a frog parks illegally? Yeah, those SLS printers are very, very, very expensive. I would love one for the home. That thing would be just incredible. Okay, this is the bad part about this camera, the Canon. It's, like I said, the viewfinder goes off on it, so I can't see if I'm in frame or anything like that, so I'm going to have to keep looking over here, which is, he gets towed. Exactly, Matt, he gets towed. I love dad jokes. A powder or 300 for... Sooner or later, it's going to come down in price. Sooner or later, it's going to come down in price. We'll have those in the house. Yeah, I've been out in the stash trying to pick out a kit for a tribute build. Ah, okay. Fred, you do some awesome tribute builds. How does a pirate feel that can't pee? He's irate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So tonight we're going back to the old Wednesday nights. We're going to do an unboxing tonight. I picked out 3 kits, and we'll whatchamacallit, we'll take a look at those, and you guys are going to vote to see which one we unbox tonight. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said, Omar. I want one, though. Nah, I can never afford one. Hopefully they do come out with mini SLS printers, and I'm hoping the speeds that I have the resin printer on now is better, and I don't get that residue on the FEP, because I am the king of FEP right now. I'm on my 8th sheet of FEP since I had this thing. But yes, Fred, you do awesome work. I love seeing your work. I know you saw, if you guys didn't see, Fred was gracious enough to let me post his build up on Hobby Link International. So go check out his build. I shot BG Brian an email to see if I could grab his truck too. So don't be shy if you go over to Hobby Link International, and if you want your builds up there, or if you have reviews or something like that on the main site, get a hold of me, because I want to put more. I always want to put more and more content up there. Come on, Omar, we'll split it. We'll get one of those big SLS printers. We'll keep it at your house in Delaware when you get it, because you'll probably have a bigger place, and then we'll have trips, and we'll do drunk SLS printing. I'm waiting for a 4D printer. Jeez Louise. I'd love to print a Rogue One Hammerhead Corvette NASA. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. All right, what I'm going to do right now real quick, I got to do it from, I can't do it from the Stream Deck, because I didn't set the Stream Deck up for this tonight, because I'm rushing around. Where is it? Image slideshow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't set that up right either. Let me see. Can I get into settings? Settings. Yes, I can. Okay, so I could do this right now. Hotkeys. Hotkeys. Where is where's opening? Opening. Not that. HLI group builds. HLI Q&A. Show image slider. Where is it? Oh my goodness gracious. Image slideshow. It's this one. Okay. I am just a mess tonight, boys. I am just a mess tonight. There we go. All right. Now, hopefully this works. So these are the 3 kits that we'll be voting on tonight. We'll either take a look at the Viper Mark II, the Viper Mark 7, or this one we haven't seen yet, the Polar Lights Pilot Parts Pack. So one of those 3 we'll be taking a look at. I'm going to put the vote up here in a second so you guys can vote on it. Kenny, I agree. Appreciate the HLI headline. Anytime, Fred. Any of your work that's done and you post on Facebook, I'm probably going to steal it because I love your work. I'm going to put it up there. Yes. Everybody's good. .743. Uh-oh. Is that somebody's batting average, Mike? My too. The portly snake. I'm missing some stuff. Someone somewhere is working on a replicator. That would be nice too. Hold on, guys. This is going to be an official vote, so I don't have to try to count up. Where did I find the Viper Mark II? I found it in my stash. I've had the Viper Mark II for years. For years I've had that kit. Just not built. Just not built. Yeah, I grabbed that. I got the Mark 1, the Mark 7, the Mark 2. I think I actually have 2 Mark 2s. And I think I have 2 Mark II. Is it 2 Mark IIs? I think I have the 2 Mark IIs because I wanted to build a little diorama with 2 Vipers together. Has been a shelf queen for years. I can tell Mark II by the hubcaps. Well, I can tell you this much: we are working on a Viper board, so that'll eventually be out. Tommy's working on soldering up boards now. So we'll have some more boards in. I think these are the last. I think these are the last pieces we have. I'm pretty sure. I think he said we could get a few more batches out of the boards we have, and the pieces we have, and then we got to go searching around and see if we can find compatible components where we could start switching out one for another. Where like certain companies don't like this chip, but it does the same thing. Maybe it's too big for what they got to do, or too small. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Let's delete that poll because we got that one. Let's delete that poll. Okay, Wednesday night unboxing. We should see that in the front here. Wednesday night unboxing. Okay, so for how this is going to work for the Viper Mark II, what you're going to do is you're going to. Now these are always together. Exclamation point vote as one word. Hit the space bar, exclamation point, and the number 2 for the Viper Mark II. Exclamation point vote. Hit the space bar, exclamation point 7 for the Mark 7. And then exclamation point vote, space, exclamation parts for the parts box. And who did it already? See, Bud did it already. He voted for parts. So if you follow his lead with how he typed in vote, exclamation point vote, and then whatever you want is exclamation point 2, exclamation point 7, or exclamation point parts, and then you're in there. Got brats on the grill, potatoes in the pan, and onion rings on the fryer. Did I win? Did Shu lose? Heist. One's got it all in one fell swoop. Unfortunately, the Mark 1 is a monogram. I do have the Mark 1. That's one of my favorites, too. My favorite Battlestar ship is Colonial 1. The kit available is just way too small. I have a Colonial 1. It's not that bad, but I don't have that much shelf space. What's going on, Shu? Big Daddy Shu. Shu, I went with those settings, and it actually printed up beautifully. I just got to take it off the printer, and we'll do our thing. Hey, Scott, what's going on, buddy? What is going on? Brian. Okay, Brian. I'm going to tell you to calm down a little bit, my friend. Calm down. You got to listen to me, Brian. I messaged you back on Facebook. You're going to be waiting for the Camaro. As I said in the last show, it could be up to 2 weeks because these guys have lives. They're not going to be able to get to the post office right away. Soon as I get you tracking, I will send the tracking over to you, Brian. You will get the car just like you got the other one. So don't worry, people. Omar's got a busy life. He's doing things. So as soon as he gets over to the post office and gets the tracking numbers, I'll get those out to everybody. And then I'll give Omar the money back for the shipping. I'll give Scott his money back for the shipping. Jalen already sent out the petty. So that one's already on the way to the winner. So it's coming, Brian. It's coming. Don't go crazy. Brian, you hit a T by accident. So you got to do your vote again. What are we voting for? Let's go Model Tank Guy. It's fun to vote for Vipers. We are voting for either one of three kits we're going to look at tonight, a Viper Mark II, a Viper Mark 7, or the Star Trek pilot parts kits. So how you do it is, obviously you know how to vote because you're the one that started the heists. Exclamation point vote with either an exclamation point 2, an exclamation point 7, or an exclamation point parts. Would be more fun to fly a Viper. Indeed it would. I would like to fly a Viper. The one kit that I want to get that's you can't find, the studio scale, I guess it was 1/32 scale Cylon Raider. I would love to get my hands on that one too. That one's a cool kit. I'm game one. I'm game one. What's a Viper? From Battlestar Galactica. Omar, check your PMs on Discord after this. Is Streamlabs registering votes? It's not confirming. Let me make sure. Good call. Yes, it is. It doesn't, when you vote for this stuff, it doesn't tell you that, only Chippy Chips tells you because it keeps the vote secret. So far, we have 16 votes in on the vote, and we have 34 people here. So if you're shy and you don't like to talk and you want to vote, you can vote. I'll just say hi to you real quick. I'll be like, yo, what's up, dude? And we'll do whatchamacallit. You do your vote thing. No, not the Reboot Raider. I have actually one of those. Tommy a long time ago was working on the Cylon Eye, but he wasn't happy with the pixelation of it because it's kind of one LED at a time, so he's trying to figure out. He actually got this bendable LED thing, so he was working on that. But the original Raider. The Mark II wasn't called the Viper, but its pilots, it was called the Rattler. It shaked a lot, really unstable on atmospheric flight. I don't know. They say the Viper on the box. Was that the nickname of it, the Rattler? What's going on, Eric? Hopefully you're doing well, sir. Who here is excited to see AMT's studio scale Star Wars kits? I'll probably get them, but I think we've all been spoiled with Bandai. Now, if Bandai came out with those, I'd be really excited. We need, like Spence was saying, we need a TIE bomber. That is the kit we need. Did not know that. Let's see. 30 Cylon ship. It's huge. Yeah, that's a big Cylon Raider. I want that sucker. But it's way, way expensive right now. It'll be expensive. I posted my Falcon build on a hobby shop, posted on the... Yes, everybody go check that out. Go check that out. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, so once we'll let this run for a little while, and then we'll go over to the other one. What I got to do first, though, is I got to actually... It's going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck to switch cameras. So I'm going to have to put you on... Before I go over there, I have to deactivate this one, take it off, put the wire across, so it'll take me a minute or two to get things done. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So hopefully everybody's doing well out there and building stuff. Actually, let me get this. Let me get this one. We're not going to open this on the bench. Oh my god, the stream is doomed. Doomed. Oh, here's a little tip and a piece of advice to anyone out there. What you post, like comment-wise, on YouTube, if you delete it, it's not gone forever. You can still, the creator still can see it. I've been getting some comments, and the commenter is deleting their comments, and they think they're slick that is deleted, and I won't see it, but guess what? If you have the YouTube Studio app, you see them all. So just a heads up to anybody out there. Don't write anything nasty unless you're going to man up and leave it there. So that's that. Ooh. Spray gunner. Sergio checked out my order. Good man, Sergio. There we go. Ooh. And I did not know that they come in 2-packs. I ordered 2. So I guess that's how Ammo by Mig sends them out. I've been waiting for this stuff while we wait on the votes. I'm going to give it like another crunchy paper 5 minutes. We'll give it another crunchy paper 5 minutes. But this I've been waiting for because some of the parts on Batgirl are very, very difficult to mask off. So I had, like I said, I had the Vallejo one of this, if I can get it to focus. The liquid mask. This is liquid mask by Ammo by Mig. Dave used it on his whatchamacallit. It is liquid mask. He used it on his Falcon. I had it by Vallejo, but it didn't last long. It actually dried up in the bottle fairly quickly. I think it was like only 8 months to a year. So hopefully this stuff doesn't dry up as quickly. Hopefully the bottle seals better than the Vallejo cap or Vallejo cap. But yeah, this is the ultra liquid mask. I'm gonna have to get one of my old brushes out and use it for this. This way I can get that on there. I'm gonna use it. There's a piece on her neck that's hard to tape off, so I can put this on there. And like I said, her bat crest, this will be a lot easier to paint on there and let that dry and then spray the purple. Viper 2 smells, oh, that stuff smells like shit. Smells like ammonia. Scratch that. Don't smell your chemicals. Everybody take care and keep building those awesome models. Absolutely. Fred, you're out of here if you got to go. It's good seeing you, brother. I don't know if you're leaving or not. Yep, Fred's out. Fred, enjoy the night. Be good. Be safe out there. And thanks again for letting me post up your work. Yeah, I know it's Vallejo. I took Spanish class, but I'm American, so I say Vallejo. No, sometimes I say Vallejo, sometimes I say Vallejo, depending on if I remember to say it properly or not. It's like Tamaya. You know, it's actually Tamia, but people say Tamaya. I'm not even going to try to say that word. I want to get more of that Ammo by Mig. We got it on our site. Thank you, Fred. Have a great night. Yes, it is actually Vallejo. As we were saying. Now I'm curious. I don't want to crack it open yet. I'm going to be cracking it open soon. But hit that on your Vortex mixer. Oh, it does try to separate? Okay. So now I know. So I'll just hit it on there every time. Give it a good shake on there and let it do its thing. And then we'll use this stuff. So one's going to sit on the side and one will be, one will be opened up and used for multiple things. I use that liquid mask when I build the 1/128 scale Seaview. Works fine. Yeah, the like I said, I'm gonna go with it. The Vallejo one worked very well too. I used that on the Kazon torpedo, but the bottle dried up really, really quick. Been mowing the grass. What's going on, Dan? With his New York accent. Be happy he pronounces his name correctly. I say Italian. I don't say Italian. I say Italian. Like Italeri, the company Italeri. I don't say Italeri. I say Italeri. But usually I say Italian because I grew up with a bunch of my good friends were Italian, so I would say it on purpose just to bust their chops a bit. If you're giving it a shake and letting it do its thing, you need more mods. You guys turn anything I say into something dirty. All the time. Okay. Let me go check the vote. We'll see where we're at on the vote. We might close that up. 19 votes. All right. 19 votes, and we're 11 minutes in, so if anybody wants to get their vote in, we're voting on, should we unbox this guy, the Star Trek pilot parts pack, That's exclamation point vote space exclamation point parts. The Viper Mark 7, that's exclamation point vote space exclamation point the number 7, exclamation point and the number 7. Or the Viper Mark 2, and that is exclamation point vote space exclamation point and the number 2. So I will have this better next time. Like I said, I was in a super duper rush tonight doing things. Only we Italians can say Italian. I love Italian, and so do you. Obligatory movie. Well, nothing is bad as. All right, nobody get upset, and I'm not going to say the real word, the N word, but I work with fine African American gentlemen, and very close with my brothers. And Nate would be always like my N Kenny this, and he would just. So we were doing something in the bucket truck one day, and he's like, I give you permission to say that word. Come on, say it. You can call me my N. I was like, no way am I gonna say that. He's like, you can even come back to the garage. I'll tell all the brothers that you have permission to say the word around us. Not a problem. It's like, nope, not gonna do it, man. Not gonna do it. But yeah, he was busting my chops all day, making me try to call him that. I was like, no, Nate, we're very, very good friends, but I am not gonna say that. Hey, Kelly, what's going on? How goes Italian? What's up, brother? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you here. No, I won't do it. Well, it would have worked both ways because I got permission to say it, but I wouldn't do it. He was having such a ball busting my chops all day long. He was just relentless. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Nope. It's a trap. No, he's a great guy. You know, all the guys I work with are great guys, except for a couple. You know, they're just a pain in the butt. But most of the guys are really, really cool. I'll miss them once I'm gone. I can't mod that away, Kenny. No. We're not gonna say any bad words like that. But yeah, I just found it funny that how he busted my chops all day from morning till we left. And he only did it the one day, thankfully. He didn't bust my chops too much. And one other story from work before we closed the vote out. Another two black guys. Well, we made fun of Ross because some days he was Puerto Rican, some days he's black, some days he's white because he's mixed. So it depended on the day how he would mess around what he was. Mark Kippens was another black guy, another good friend of mine. But something was going on, and it had to do with some cultural thing. I don't remember what it was, but I was wearing the color, and he was like, yo, look, Mark, you know, Kenny's wearing whatever. Look at these other guys in the garage. They're not. Well, Kippens was like, yo, Kenny's blacker than most black guys in the company. I was like, come on, why do you guys got to pick on the poor little white guy? But they love busting my chops. I really love these guys. We have a good time at work. You know, no, everybody pretty much gets along, I said, except for a couple people, but we have a good time at work. The wrong person hears that and you were done. Yes, that's why I don't say it. Even if I was with them, they would have busted more than your chops. Not the guys at work. Yeah, it's funny. Because they know. They crack me up. All right, anyway, we're going to close this vote out, and then it'll pop up in the front. We'll hit complete. You're a ginger, even rarer. Gingers have no souls. And the Viper Mark II was the most voted option of the poll with 52.63% of the votes. So tonight we'll look at the Viper Mark II. And what's going to happen if you weren't here for past, a long time ago, Wednesday night streams when we did the unboxings, the Mark 7 and the parts kit will stay in the vote when we're going to add one more until everything is seen. I'll pop up in the front. That's what she said. It's just picking on the redhead. Yeah, redheaded stepchild. So do you tell Kelly that the guys at work are picking on you, or is it just reserved for me? No. She knows the guy. Well, those guys are gone. They took transfers to get out of my garage so they could get closer to home. So the garage is a little different now. There's only a couple of us left from the original crew. But for the most part, it's good, guys. But yes, you are the man that busts my balls now. Chris is the man. Less than 50%, just like high school. Hey, Kenny. All right, so what I'm going to do is I got to deactivate this one. I'm going to put you on break. First, I got to deactivate. Excuse me. Put this on break. Move everything over. We'll get over to the bench and we'll start looking at the kit. So just give me a few minutes, fellas. You're going to see a black screen here in a second. Where is the A6100? Okay, so I am going to deactivate this one and we're going to move over to the $20,000 camera over there in a second. There we go. I got to figure it out how to get my phone. This way I can see what you guys are saying. Get this guy a little more centered up there. And we'll start taking a look at the Viper Mark II from Mobius Models in 1/32 scale. It's an all-plastic assembly model kit. I actually have two of these and two Mark 7s. Let's see, on the side of the dusty box, I got the Battlestar Galactica. I don't think I have that one. Mark 7, got that one. The Cylon Centurion, I never got that one. Ooh, I don't know what's all over the box. And then there's just some writing on the back of the box. And then they gave you a picture of the shuttle bay on the back here. But actually, if you want to build your own shuttle bay, if you go over to Cosmic Scale Models, he actually has a 3D print up shuttle bay that you can get. My HDA high resolution laser printed decals from Enterprise just... Oh, that's cool. No, I'm not a big fan of the 7 either, but I got it anyhow. I think actually one of the 7s is Tommy's because we were trying to figure out lighting and stuff. Here I was waiting for a car. Space car, I guess. Ah. Ooh, a Battlestar in clear. So let's open this up. I wonder if this is one of them that I stole the canopy out of to do the video for using pledge on it. This one, oh, okay, I did open this one up. All right, let's move this box over here. Back to Wednesday night unboxing. This is actually pretty cool. We haven't done this in a while. We have not. Let's pull this microphone up a little bit. Here's the instruction sheet. It's actually a gloss, thick paper instruction sheet. It gives you a little bit of information on it, a few pictures, and then it's a fold out, which is never a favorite of mine. But it actually gives you pictures of the kit with diagrams and stuff. There's a lot. It's very, very wordy instructions, like really wordy instructions. So, and then they got pictures down here, more pictures over here, more pictures over here. Yeah, these were interesting instructions. Let's flip it over, and then it's got going on to the nose, the cones for the engines, the decals on the back. The pictures are nice, but they're very small. You know, they're small pictures. They should have made regular instruction sheets for this. And then it has the final build over here with all of the decals where you're going to place them. And it tells you what paints you can use for the kit. But yeah, the pictures are freaking tiny on this thing. And then it shows you 3 more kits. So that's the instructions with this kit. Those are them. The 7 is kind of nice though. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. This was more leaning towards a Mark 1, which was pretty cool. Because Mark 1 I do like the best out of all of them. But Mark 7's, I'll build it, but it's nothing special. Oh, by the way, I was only kidding. The camera's not $20,000. All right, let's open up the first package. Let's see what we got in here. Let's go with the sand. No, I didn't steal the glass from this one. Did not steal the glass from this one. Let's zoom in a bit. As you can see by the shine from my lights, their clear was actually very, very nice. And now hopefully Pegasus Hobbies, who took over Mobius, finally gives us our Batgirl, which would be nice. You got the canopy here, which is pretty thin. I think Green Strawberry makes a vacuum form canopy, but I don't like vacuum form parts. They just felt too thin to me. These I like, they're nice, and then you got the nice little clear base here. And I have no clue what the dome is for. Probably something on the base. I don't know. And then a little panel over here. I'm assuming that's for the monitors on the things. What paints do they recommend? Oh, I'll tell you in a second, Spence. Let's see. Got a little something. Sorry, I'm looking down. Testers Model Master enamels. Well, those aren't around anymore. Testers acrylic and Testers enamel. So yeah, it has all the numbers here. So they do have conversion charts out there that you can convert all of these over. If anybody actually, oh, you can't see it because my microphone's in the way. I'm sorry. They actually have all the numbers, like I was saying, over here. So I got to get a boom for over here. If anybody wants this, if they don't have the instructions or they have another Viper of some sort and they want the numbers and they want to transfer them from Testers Model Masters enamels over to, say, Tamiya or something like that, I could always take a picture of this and send it over to you. The dome is for Baby Yoda to look out. Oh, goodness gracious. Free Times Hobby still has some Model Masters on their site. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, but if anybody needs those numbers, let me know. I can always get those to you. This way you can do a conversion from one paint brand to another. But the clear parts are very, very nice on here. Very, very nice. All right. Oh, I got parts falling out of the bag. Let's go with this one. I thought this came with a resin figure. No, it doesn't come. It comes with a figure, but not a resin figure. Okay, so here we have the wing assembly. There is a ton of flash that's in mostly non-important parts on here. The texture of the plastic is kind of rough, which I don't really mind, but it's a little bit on the rougher side. And thankfully, we'll find out in a little while, but they put the Mobius on the inside. I still don't understand. On the white, you're not going to see it, but I still don't understand why you got to stamp Mobius on these things. But the one good thing over here, they did stamp the part numbers. As you can see, there's no part numbers on the sprue itself, but they did stamp the part numbers in here, because a lot of times I will clip off the parts and just dump them down, and then I'll have to figure out what part is what. But all the parts on this sprue have the numbers labeled on the inside of the part, which is pretty cool. Is there a website that has the conversion? There is a website out there that has a whole conversion. Somebody actually made a PDF of it. I got to find it again. If I can find it, John, I'll send it over to you, or I'll post it on the community. Still has some Model Master paints. I can't even find. Instructions are available on scale mates for the kit. It's not on the outside like Revell. Actually, one of the Mobius kits that we looked at last time had it on the outside, Benny. I don't remember which one. It might be the Mark II. But they freaking stamped it on the outside, which stunk. So those are the wingy dingies. We're just going to take parts out of the bag. This is the pilot. That is an interesting flash right there. This is the pilot. He comes in a bunch of pieces. He's got his little arm over there. His stuff is all in pieces. You got more arms over here, and then two different chest plates. You can either, hopefully you can see that, you can either do the male version or the female version, because Chris, look, there's boobies. And then you got 3 different arms to choose from, and the helmet. If I'm correct, I do have seated pilots, but those might be for the Mark VII. I have seated pilots from Cosmic Scale Models that I can use in this resin ones. He's got his little blaster on the side there, or her, whichever way you decide to make the kit. But it comes with a figure, which is pretty cool. The helmet's done nice. That's got no flash or anything like that on there. So that's pretty cool. I gotta look and see, because I think I still have all the Cosmic stuff out. Let us see what's in the next. Oh, landing gear and weapons. All right, we're getting less and less flash on these pieces. You have the weapons. It looks like the weapon system here. Nice detail in it where you can throw a wash and bring out all that detail. You have the landing gear on this side with detail in there too. The landing feet, control sticks, one for, I guess, flying, and one for weapons on there. The heads up display here, and then if you flip this one around, you got the heads up display here. Now I know I have it in the bin. Green Strawberry has a full cockpit for this kit, which I have in the bin somewhere, so we can change over the whole cockpit if we wanted to. Expensive now, going for 70 plus on eBay. Boobies are good. With or without boobs. There we go. Stacked with donuts for one season. Took some getting used to a female Starbucks, but Katie nailed the part. Yeah, it does sometimes get, we have characters stuck in our head that we like, and that's stuck in there, and then sometimes that just ruins the show, but sometimes they're really good, and you like them better than the other people. All right, so the next part, here's the tub itself. Let's see if we can zoom in on that guy and keep it in focus. I know, like I said, Green Strawberry has a whole bunch of extra parts for this, so it could be lit up and all that other stuff. There's one joystick would go on the side here, one joystick here, and then the heads-up display. The seat actually looks actually pretty decent. I think this is on the sides that of the nose that you can open it up and you can see the interior workings of it. And there goes some crazy guy, and here's some paneling to put on the ship to close up like hatches and stuff like that. And then we got the rear fin. I don't know what these two little parts are. I didn't notice those last time. Those are thin little parts. Got to be careful with that. And then we got our nose piece over here, and it looks like another nose piece up over here. So the casting is very nice. These Mark IIs were nice. This one's a little bit warped, but the pieces don't seem to be warped, so I'm not too worried about that. The monogram kit at Mark I has no cockpit. Kind of sucks. Really? I didn't know that. I don't know if I opened mine up or not, because actually I got the Mark I from my brother and pretty much just tossed it on the shelf, so I gotta see, does Green Strawberry have a tub for that thing? If they do, gonna have to get it. Come on. Back in the bag with you. Back in the bag. This goes here, this goes here. And that goes back in the bag. That goes back in the bag. Actually, the one good thing is their boxes are pretty deep. So everything fits back in pretty good. All right, so since this fell out first, we got Snippers with us anyhow. Here's the nose cones for the back of the ship. We do plan on having lighting for the Viper kits, so once we do, your engines will be able to light up and stuff like that. There's plenty of detail on here, in here, tons of greeblies. These look like little fans actually up here. Looks like some wiring on the side, and then a little venting over there. You can see the nice ribs on here, no flash, nothing like that, and the part numbers in there again. So they did a very nice job on these. What of a waste of a kit. Hope they do too. I gotta look and see. I don't know if they do. Original Viper doesn't have a clear canopy. Fubar Model Yard, the 30th anniversary edition, has a full cockpit. I gotta look. I got it over there. I should take it out after this one. Hey, what happened to the pink cutting mat? The reason I'm not on pink issue is because sometimes the pink doesn't it's not good with certain parts. It should be all right with white. There you go, just for you, Shu, just for you. This is my dirty desk. Let's go over to pink. Let's get over onto the pink. This is the bottom half of the ship, and here it is, Benny, right here. You're not going to be able to see it, and it's very hard to see. It has the universal, I think it is. Let me put on my spectacles. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Mark's Hobby Bench. Universal Network Television LLC, right on the bottom of the ship. So just something extra, just a little something extra to sand off there. Always something. Always something. Yeah, let's cut off a few pieces while we're here. Now I just got to sand that off. So that's the bottom of the ship. We had the bottom of the ship. We had the whatchamacallit, the rear of the ship. Over here we got the where the engines and stuff are gonna go. You got some engine parts in here. In here, they're identical on both sides, but a wash will bring all of that out. Again, they're numbered on the inside, number 10, number 11. This way you don't get the sides confused on those. So those are nice, crisp, clean parts again. Can't beat that out. Can't beat that. I hope... Is Dan out of here? Sorry, got to go, folks. All right, take care, Dan. Good seeing you, brother. Gray plastic that just put black decals on the glass. I'm trying to see. The Mark 1 we get here in the UK by Revell had clear canopy and cockpit too. Oh God. Having some chuckles here. Having some chuckles. And here we go. The main part of the nose section. You have the opens on the side. Now these were open on the side of the ship. They weren't closed off, so you saw the little greeblies and stuff like that over here, and the same thing over here. Nicely cast, nice, recessed panel lines in there. Again, numbers on the inside. Those will lock in over there. I didn't break any pins, which is a good deal. There's plenty of room in here, which lends itself to lighting, so that's not a bad deal at all. So you'll be able to, I gotta watch my screen. You'll be able to light this guy up, no problem, and it'll look really good. So those are the two halves of that. And there's not really a lot to this kit, but there's a lot that could be done with this kit, which is cool. I'm sure having the name on the outside where you can see is part of. Yeah, I'm sure it is too. And they were slick. They were slick with it, which it's the bottom. It's so lightly engraved that you'll be able to sand that off in no time. They didn't put like a real thick lettering on there, so you could sand that off very, very quickly. Here's the this should be the engine intakes over here on the side of the ship. The two side ones. You can see the fans in here, sucking the atmosphere in and blowing it back out the back. This is actually the smoothest piece. This is really smooth compared to if you have the kit. You notice this is a different textured plastic. I don't know if it's a mixture of different plastics, why that's rougher than this, but this is we don't need the 8:05 alarm. 8:05 p.m. Why do I have an 8:05 p.m. alarm on? I don't know. But this one is smoother. Again, cleanly cast. For the engines back here, bringing wiring up through any of this, you got plenty of room to really make this kit pop. I wish we saw more Battlestar Galactica kits for the group builds. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Today's August. We're going to go over the 2023 group builds that were decided upon by our community members. So after this, we got something else to talk about. I almost forgot about that. So the last thing in the box. Let's get this out of the way. My desk is such a mess, I'm flipping out. Looking for decals in this kit sounds like a project for Green Strawberry to the rescue. Okay. Here are the decals for the kit. Hold on one second. That is not a usual bark for Blaine. Hold on. Look at the decals. What's that out, Bubba? We're gonna blame. Sorry, guys. Kelly isn't around, so I gotta do decals. The dog was barking because Nanny did put a gate up to try to keep Janeway from chewing a box, but they knocked it down, so Blaine got scared. This is interesting. I don't know why. For painting stripes, I got to read the directions on that one. But you got 2 different sets of numbers. The decals look very nice. They look very thin. Looks appropriate color. Plenty of beware of blast areas. Other doohickeys in here. Rescue, Galactica. The symbols are over here, which are pretty cool. You can either do Starbuck or Apollo. So they got both sets of stickers. They also have the sticker up here. Not sticker. Frickin' keep saying stickers. Decals. Let's see if we can get a little more light on the situation. Decals for the heads up display over here, and a few more decals for inside. So they did a very nice job on this set of decals. Very, very nice indeed. Now, I didn't hit the $1 billion, so I can't retire just yet and just sit here and build models all day. That's the funny thing. Kelly said if we won, she would still work. Nice thing about New Jersey is if I won, you don't have to make yourself known if you win here, which is awesome. Some states you have to tell that you've won, and I wouldn't want to tell a single soul that I won. I would help the people that I want to help, and that would be that. You know, the first thing I would do, like if I hit that $1 billion, you probably think I'm crazy, but the first thing I would do, you actually, if you took a lump sum, you won $300 million. You didn't win $1 billion. After all, the states take their money and taxes and all that other good stuff. So if I had the $300 million, the first thing I would do is I would give $5 million to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Because those poor little kids, they don't deserve the hand that they were dealt. That would be my first thing. Chris would tell everybody, yeah, I would tell Chris, yo, Chris, I won, I'll take care of you. And boom, next thing you know, Chris is telling everybody, yo, Liam, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. So next up is what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the other camera. So I got to rearrange things again. And then we're going to talk about the upcoming 2023 group builds that, whatchamacallit, that we all voted on the members only thing. No tax in the UK on lotto wins. Nice. I wish. Yeah, well, they tax the hell out of us here. Why you got to do me like that, Shoe? Hire me on a professional salary for life. Absolutely, Spence. Spence, we wouldn't have to do nothing. We would say we're making boards. Here, have some cash. I would definitely take care of some people. Definitely would. All right, so what we're going to do is I can bring the microphone back here, actually. I could do some of this while we're rearranging. Let me rearrange my computer back this way. Rearrange this way. I can't wait to get a real computer desk where I can hide all these cords because I like things wired. All right, so we're gonna go dark on this camera. We're gonna deactivate, and we're gonna shut off the mic and put you on break. Silence. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn the mic back on. Sound. Sorry. I try to cut the mic off just in case, when I'm switching things up, something drops or something like that. You don't need to hear any of that. As I was saying that you couldn't hear me, that was fun. I enjoyed doing that again. We haven't done that in a long time. So that's going to be Wednesday nights. Next week we'll have the Viper 7 in there again, the Star Trek parts, and I'm going to add something else in, like a car, military, plane, something else, and we'll vote on those, and they'll keep going until we have no kits left to look at. And he keeps looking at the No, at that time I was actually looking straight ahead. I was actually looking straight ahead. So last Thursday, myself and all the members of the channel, if you don't know what the members are, just go to the front homepage of the YouTube. You'll see a join button. You can check that out. If you want to join. If you don't. It's no big deal. Everybody there helps out with keeping all of this alive, and we really appreciate the help that you guys give us. So, but Thursday night, myself and the members, all the guys, got together. Almost all the guys. We had a good group on Thursday night. Decided on the upcoming 2023 group builds. That's what we do in August. We figure out what group builds we want to do. This way it gives you time to buy kits, supplies, and all that other stuff and get ready. And the group builds run a year, January 1st to December 31st, except for Halloween and the Star Wars group build. The Star Wars group build runs from May the 5th to like May the 3rd. Halloween runs from November 1st to the 29th or 30th, depending on when it falls. This way I can get all of those things done. So we're going to take who's out of here? Paul, take it easy. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure having you. I sent your birthday present. Should be leaving Arizona tomorrow, so you have to wait till a live stream to open it. Does anyone remember the poor kid that never got voted on? Did you really send a birthday present, Chris? If you sent a birthday present, first I'm going to kick your ass, because there's no reason to send a birthday present. My birthday present is hanging out with you guys. But if Chris did send a birthday present, I will have a birthday live stream on Sunday just to... you are awesome. You are totally awesome. Ruben, you can't hear me? I don't know why. I think everybody else can hear me. I think everybody else can. I will have a special live stream just on Sunday for a little while to open up a box of a shoe. I wouldn't be surprised if there was like rubber dog poo or something in there. Hey, look, it's Kelly Conklin, all the way from upstate New York. Not sure if it'll make it by Sunday. Okay, if it does make it here before my birthday, we will have a special live stream of opening up Chris's birthday present. That is very nice of you, Chris. You didn't have to do that at all. That's you're a sweetheart, Chris. Okay, so if it gets here after my birthday, we won't open it. We're going to open it live on stream because I'm curious as what Chris did. I am very curious as what Chris did. But anyway, let's get over to the group builds, and we'll go through those. I hope you're having a good time up there, Kelly. I do it with love, Chris. And this is why I love this group. You guys are freaking awesome. You make me chuckle all day long. All right, so we're going to run through the group builds that are remaining for this year. Halloween's coming up, so if you're doing a Halloween group build, we will have a vote on, well, you can't see them now, but that's a Crypt Keeper. I have 3 of them that are being done up. They will be prizes for the Halloween group build, and how we're going to vote on the Halloween group build is I implore you to become a community member over at community.hobbylinkinternational.com. I'm sure after I say that, Spence may put up a link right there in the chat for you to go. But all community members are going to vote on all of the models that are put in to the Halloween slideshow, and we'll have a first, second, and third place winner of the little awards that we're making. Plus, we're going to have a Halloween giveaway for the YouTube members that are here. And Steve, the Maker's Cave, is putting in a Michael Myers model kit. I have to run over to one of my favorite shops and see if they still have the Invisible Man. I'm going to pick up 2 Invisible Man models and put those in, so we'll have at least 3 kits, and we're going to go that way. It's coming from Andy's Hobby headquarters, so it's safe for work. Okay. So it's safe for work. So we got the Halloween coming up. We're already going into the second week of August, so we're running out of time, and Kelly will kill me if I don't finish the Witch. The Hobby Link International Chippy Open. This is the last year of the Chippy Open. The only one that so far has finished this one is Dan. This is basically, if you didn't like any of the group builds, you could build for this and put it in there. So this one is going bye-bye. The Hobby Link International TV and Movie Group Build. This one is doing pretty well, but with the new group builds we have, almost all of this fits into another group build. So this one is going to go bye-bye too. Then you have the Hobby Link International Tall Ships group build. Rascal's Hobbies, his brother Mark, is the only one that I see building for this, and he's doing a big ship. I think it's the Black Pearl. I don't know if he'll finish by the end of the year, but he's making a good go of it. It's a wooden ship. He's doing a nice job. If you haven't checked him out, go check him out. I think his channel's Hobbies I Enjoy. But he's the only one in this one, so this one's going bye-bye. Not coming back. The 2022 Hobby Link International Star Trek group build. What I've found with Star Trek is we do have a lot of Star Trek fans, but not a lot of Star Trek builders. We have a lot of Star Wars fans and a lot of Star Wars builders. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking that's because of the Bandai kits, how well they're made, how easy they go together, and they can do them pretty quickly. Yep, drinking like an Irishman or an Irish woman. She's checking in on Kenny. Yeah, she's checking in on me. Yes, she is. The Star Trek group build is not going bye-bye, but it's getting folded into another group build because we don't have enough builds for Star Trek, and Star Wars is the one that does well. So this is going to get folded into something else. The Hobby Link International 2022 helicopter group build. We only had 2 so far finished for the helicopter group build. I know Benny's working on his, so we may have 3. This, again, is not going bye-bye. It's actually getting folded into another group. This way we have more builds in these single group builds. The 2022 Hobby Link International Figures and Bus group build. This one is so-so. It does pretty well. Omar's pretty much filling up this category. Kevin H and Bob did, I think, a couple for this one. So the figures and busts is staying, and we'll explain all that once we get to where we go. I have to submit my helicopter. I finished it. Okay, cool. You need to visit Ireland, Kelly, to see proper Irish drinking. I don't know if you go over to. If you went over to Cronin and Phelan's and Gibney's, and a lot of Irish guys, off the boat Irish guys are there. My buddy Mike, he's from Ireland, the bartender. He would just pour shit down your throat. He was a knucklehead. The 2020, I can't drink like that anymore anyhow. I'll pass out. The 2022 Hobby Link International Cars of the 50s group build. This one didn't do well, so this is not going bye-bye again, but getting folded into another category. Hobby Link International Battlestar Galactica. I was hoping this one would kick off. This is flatlined. I think one person is building for this one, so that's going to get folded in. The Hobby Link International Armor of World War II group build. We have a few for this. I think 3 or 4 for this one. And then the first annual Jesse Bucksbaum Memorial build. We have some for this. This is going to be annual. And this is also a form group build. It's more about community and sticking together and all that other stuff and remembering Jesse. So this one you'll find in the form group builds. Next up, the 2023 Hobby Link International and Sci-Fi Entities making a return. Not a new site or anything like that. Our name, Sci-Fi Entities, making a return. Group builds. Hopefully you'll visit some. I would love to visit. Me and Kelly... probably when I retire. Hey Shane, what's going on? This way we have time to travel, and we'll have a little extra dough in the bank, so it's a good thing. We are laid back. We are very, very laid back. Nanny's taking good care of Kenny. Yes, she is. She's cooking. Kelly, she's cooking dinner every night. Every night she's cooking dinner. It's amazing. All right, let's move on to the 2023 group builds. This one we already know. The Star Wars group builds is a staple of Hobby Link International. Like I said before, it ends on May the 4th, starts on May the 5th, and runs till the following May, and that's just going to go and go and go. I think I might have to make a special one. I think Leia may make a reappearance for the next cover photo just for Chris. Okay, this is where the figures come in. Figures and busts. HLI figures and busts, big and small. The group build for 2023. Excuse me. What we mean by big and small is if you want to 3D print something like you see the Batman statue right there, you can print something big. Or if you're a mini builder and you like building minis, that would all fall into this category. Anything from 1/1 scale busts to minis that are 138 scale, 38 millimeter or something like that. So that all falls into this category and opens up for everybody. It doesn't have to be sci-fi. It could be sci-fi. It could be comic book characters. It could be military. It could be civilian. As long as it's a figure or a bust, it falls into this and it opens it up to everybody. I'm sorry if I don't see the chat, but Slave Leia. Maybe, Chris, maybe. Next up is we decided on the name of this group build to be Semper Defende, which, if I remember correctly, this will defend as the translation, and that's going to be the military group build from now on. We're going to do the Forgotten War, the Korean War. We actually decided this with Benny during a live stream. You know, we were talking about it, everybody was talking about it, and not a lot is done for the Korean War. So this year coming up in 23 is going to be the Korean War. Anything that was used on either side of the conflict, you know, Korean, American, South Korean, whatever, whoever was in the war, it had to be used in the war, though. It can't be a what if. It can't be, you know, it was going to be used in the war or anything like that. It has to be something that was used in the war. I thought I saw a cobweb. So the Korean War will be in 2023. So that opens it up to, I think there was a few, weren't there some prop planes still used in the Korean War? I know jets were used in the Korean War. You got tanks, deuce and a halves, all that other stuff. There goes the trip money, Kenny. What did I miss? I'm sober now, but I'm getting ready for later. We're playing blackjack. Oh boy, yes. A self bust. Yeah, I'm going to do a bust of myself. And there goes my money. There goes my money. That's all right. I bought alcohol today for myself, but not drinking alcohol, IPA alcohol. So we got apparently we have a problem with gambling in this chat. That's why we shut off the gambling, because we are a bunch of degenerates in here. So 5 o'clock Charlie from MASH isn't allowed. It would have to be something absolutely used in the war. This is if you want to build that for another group build, that's absolutely fine. But this has to be absolutely, it was used in the war. You can make a diorama if you want. They have busts of American soldiers from the Korean War, model kits of tanks, jeeps, all sorts of stuff, but it had to be used in the war. So that's the next one. The next one is the WWWW, and that has nothing to do with the internet group build. It is the wings, waves, wheels, and worlds. So what this is, if you can tell by the picture, it's anything that is civilian or civil servant used. So it could be an airliner, an ocean liner, a car, a truck, a space shuttle. We're calling and real space in here too. That's why we have the worlds. The worlds part is real space. This way you can build Saturn rockets, space shuttles, anything like that. And it's opened up to a whole plethora of builds instead of just breaking them up into 6 or 7 builds. Now it's one build where you can pick anything you want from civilian life or civil servant life, because we know we have people that like to build police cars, ambulances, fire trucks, stuff like that. So this is the WWWW build. Wings, waves, wheels, and worlds. So you can hop on that, and I'm going to show you all of the rules are up on the main site, and I'll show you that once we're done here. Super internet, and you're not invited. Oh, God. Suicide is painless. That's an interesting song. Next up, we are going back to Sci-Fi Annecy. So this will be the first annual, bringing it back, Sci-Fi Annecy group build. What that means is, if you don't know what sci-fi fantasy is, that I came up with, and actually Kelly helped me come up with the name, it's sci-fi, science fiction, and fantasy mashed together into sci-fi fantasy. So this is going to open it up to everything. Star Trek could be put in here, Battlestar Galactica, Aliens, Ghostbusters. I'm trying to think sci-fi fantasy figures, Dungeons and Dragons figures, which I don't know if you... Warhammer could be under regular figures and busts, but anything that falls... Gremlins. I'm going to show you something. I'm getting, and it's for this specific group build, the sci-fi fantasy group build. I have a t-shirt with that on it. Why did YouTube block that? Oh, a t-shit. That's why you forgot the R shoe. I'm like, why did they block that? That's kind of silly. But I'm going to show you in a little while what I'm getting for this. And that's going to be my sci-fi fantasy build. So sci-fi fantasy will be back. Somehow I lost the logos for sci-fi fantasy. I might have deleted them thinking I was never going to use sci-fi fantasy again. So I may try to have somebody make them up again. Okay, Warhammer is most definitely sci-fi. There you go. Warhammer can go in there. Sci-fi and fantasy. Anything Freddy Krueger could go in there if you wanted to, but he could be Halloween. So there's things that can mix and match, but that's where the sci-fi fantasy comes in, because we didn't get many things for Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek, or anything like that. So we figure we open up the whole genre of sci-fi and fantasy to you guys. This way you can be like, oh shit, and it's not a single one. I could build a whole bunch of stuff now. So that's where that one comes in. And then this here, Chris, you got a new girlfriend. The Halloween group build for 2023, the staple of the site. We've been running this one now. It's 7 years in a row. 2023 will be 7 years in a row, if I remember correctly. Because, excuse me, not under announcements, under tutorials, creating group build badges. 1 year to 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Yes, 23 will be the 7th year running of the Hobby Link International annual Halloween group build, and you guys always rock that one too. You always get a lot of stuff in there, so that is pretty cool. Too much junk in the trunk. Shoe can have her. All right, Benny claimed her. That's Benny's girlfriend this year. Coming up from November 1st until October 29th. Nobody touch her. That's Benny's girlfriend. That is his. He's got her. He's got the Halloween girl. So that's our Halloween. And these will all be... I don't know if I put them up. Let me check. I don't think I put them up yet. Copy. These will all be in the group build badges I posted on the community. This way, once you do one, you can put it in your signature if you want to. I don't think there's any more. And that's the last one. So we got a whole, we went with a shorter list to get more builds in and more people to join. We didn't, we didn't do tunes or anything like that, because other people run those. Like Craig runs a 48-hour build. I won't join in on that. No way, because I will pull my hair out. I'm going to join in on Chris's. I think it's only a week-long build, but I'm going to join in on Chris's on that. Did you see the Facebook on the HH? The FB's on that HH. I have no idea what that means. Always attracted to the dark. Here you go, Benny. Benny, we'll put her up one more time. I actually think there's a 3D print of her somewhere. Oh, speaking of 3D prints, let me I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for Sci-Fi Fantasy's group build. Let me go over to CG Trader. Trader.com. CG Trader. Before you continue to... No. CG Trader, knucklehead. What the hell is going on with CG Trader tonight? CGTrader.com. There we go. There we go. I got a message in my inbox. Dear friend. Ooh, a 50% off coupon. Nice. Nice. I'm going to have to use that. Where is it? Hey. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, let me go over to the computer screen. Hopefully you guys can see this. This is going to be my sci-fi fantasy build for 2023. I stumbled across this, and this is cool. He's got a whole bunch of cool builds. I'm actually going to show you another 3D print that I'm going to grab that I may do for figures and busts, and I'm going to finally use the Ammo by MIG Rust kit on it because it's going to work perfectly for the patina and stuff like that, and I'll show you that in a second. But it comes in multiple parts. Here it is printed up with the big gremlin sign, Stripe sitting in the chair with poor little Gizmo in the popcorn. Give you a few more views of it. It looks like a new gremlin being born on the side there or something like that. There's poor little Gizmo like, oh boy, what did I get myself into? Got this going on over here on the back. Some slimy, looks like an egg or something like that. Here's where the guy painted some of it up. There's the chair on the wooden floor. I won't change it to real wood. That's going to stay, that'll stay wood. Here's a side view. And that's that. Okay, I'm going to run over to Cephon66 and I'm going to show you the other one I'm going to buy. A lot of you are going to think this is cool. From Jason and the Argonauts. This is awesome. Talos, Clash of the Titans by Creative Geek style 3D print. This is going to work out perfectly with the Ammo by MIG stuff. And we'll see how that stuff really works. But this is another really cool print. So I'm going to grab this guy and do him. The only thing I don't like, he must have had a lot of stuff stolen. Not that I don't like it, but he really watermarks all his stuff. So he must have had tons and tons of stuff stolen from him. As you can see, all the parts it comes in. And look, that thing looks pretty darn big. If it's that big, I'll probably scale it down some just to fit. But he did a nice job on the paint and everything like that. And you can see the patina in there with the rust and all that. So I'm definitely going to pick this guy up. And here's Talos' mausoleum, which is pretty cool. So that's really cool. And then there was one other that I wanted to pick up because you guys know I like the chicks, the Spartan female. This is one hell of a 3D print too. And that's another. These are big prints, so I'd probably scale them all down. Look at how huge that is. That's on top of a desk or something like that, or a wall unit. That's got to be at least 18 inches, 12 to 18 inches tall. But that thing is sweet. So I'm going to order a bunch of these as time goes by. So that's that. Let me go back to Q&A and see what everybody was saying. I was married to a redhead. Not doing that again. I would love to be that skeleton. Yeah, that skeleton is having a little good time there. Always attracted to the darker babes. Fun bags, hose hound. I never heard that, but I know the fun bags. I never heard the hose hound. I saw that at Wonderfest. Which one did you see at Wonderfest? Talos or the Gremlins? I stumbled upon the Gremlins one. That thing is sweet. World of Wayne's doing the Gremlin. I don't watch World of Wayne, so I really wouldn't know. He does all the part work stuff, right? I'm not really too keen on those part work things. I like them, but you know, it's not my thing. Kenny, I think I'll be building one of the Alien model kit figures for this year's Halloween group build if I can find one. Oh, that's cool, Phil. That's cool. I want to get that. I'm doing well. Gained respect from my Irish kinsman first night till 3:30 a.m. till look at you staying up. Did you see the ass on that? Yeah, he must work out. The Gremlins one. Yeah, the Gremlins one is cool. I really like that one a lot. So having a great time is what you're telling us. Yeah, Kelly always has a great time when she goes upstate. These are all Dumb and Dumber quotes. Dumb and Dumber quotes are good. I think I've seen that movie once, though. I think I saw that movie one time. And that was it. The most annoying sounds in the world. So that's what I'm looking to get. And the prices aren't too bad on them. I actually got to look at the bank account and make sure that Kelly's not having too much fun. And then I may order the Gremlins one tonight because I do have CG Trader points. So it's probably be like only 14 bucks. If not, I'll wait till Friday. I'll wait till Friday and do that. You had extra gloves this whole time. I got a whole bunch of gloves. But that's pretty much it, guys. Nanny's been watching the puppies. I want to make sure I help her out, and that she's not stuck with the puppies. If you buy a few, you get a good deal on them. Oh, okay. If you buy, yeah, I got some points here. The Spartan girl was 40. She's 28, which still, that's not bad. Gremlins. Actually, I got to look at the bank. I'm going to pick up the Gremlins one because right now it's 30% off on the summer sale. It's only 14 bucks. So I'm going to grab the Gremlins one. Let me see how much Talos is. Talos is $17.50, so I'll probably grab him on Friday. So I'll pick up the Gremlins and Talos. I'll wait on the girl. As long as I get points, hopefully, I can use them for that. But he's got a whole bunch of good stuff. If you are on CG Trader and you do whatchamacallit, 3D printing, copy. I'm going to put it in the chat over here. Cephon66 does a lot of cool stuff. Late here, need to get some sleep. Great to be here, Fraud. Thank you very much for stopping by, Liam. I'm getting off anyhow. Always appreciate you having you here, sir. I pre-ordered Cyclops from 7th Voyage of the Sinbad. Oh, that's pretty cool. I got to look and see what he's got pre-order. Ken Gadgetron 3000. Hey, what's going on, Gil? Speaking of excellent painters, if you guys haven't seen Gil's, he posted it up on the community. If you're not on Facebook, Styrene Syndicate, he just posted up his finished Medusa. Don't look in her eyes. You'll turn to stone. Swear to God. That's how well painted it is. He did an awesome job on it. What if he shot you in the head? You guys come up with too many quotes that I don't know. Hey, Gilly. What's going on? You're welcome, sir. Yes, and that's another channel. Go, if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe to Red Dragon Model Works. Go subscribe over there. I feel bad for Nanny. The dogs sound quiet, so usually they're good for her. I'm kind of mad at the dogs, though, man. I posted... Oh, I left my phone over there. Hold on. I want to see what they're up to. If you turn your stone from its awesome... Yes, it will. It's totally beautiful. It's totally beautiful. So the girls and boy, our golden retrievers, have their own Instagram. They do. They have their own Instagram. This way the owners can see them. So today I decided to post up a video. Let me see what it's up to. I'm gonna quit HLI and go with doing the dogs. One of their videos got 5,544 views today, 362 likes, and their other video got 286 likes and 3,947 views. So the dogs are doing better than I am at social media. Couldn't believe it. I was like, holy cow, look at you puppies go. Watching them run around the yard. But we've been on for an hour and 40 minutes. The show was incredibly exciting at the beginning because I thought I was on and I was talking to nobody. And then I noticed that the Go Live wasn't on. I hope you guys enjoyed the start of the unboxings again. We're going to be doing those. I know when Kelly gets home. Oh, if you go over to the Evil Hobby Lobby, even though I got to go there. I shouldn't, but I do. They got their Christmas and Halloween stuff out. Or not Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas stuff out. So if you want to go shopping, go over there. Golden Building Models. There you go. I'm gonna be doing some. I need Kelly and Elaine because they're good at some certain stuff. But we're gonna be doing something in the garage here. Hopefully you guys like that. I always have a great time hanging out with you guys. Put a smile on my face, make me laugh. And all that other good jazz. Thank you again for everybody that's been subscribing. If you haven't yet, I usually don't ask on here, but hit the like button because it does help the algorithm know that you like this content, you like the channel. It spreads it to other modelers, and it helps us out. It helps us grow and bring more into the channel. So guys and girls, thank you again. I'm going to be heading over to play with the puppies. This way Nanny gets a break. And I will see you, what's today? Wednesday? I shall see you all Saturday night. and we'll figure out something. Maybe we'll start that Messerschmitt over here on the desk and get that going. All right, guys and girls, I appreciate everything you do for me, the channel, my family, all that other good stuff. I will see you Saturday night. Take care, and bye-bye, my friends.